This is Jeremiah O'Connor, and this is doing Big Assignment 1. We're here at Geiger and Peters Steelworks, founded in 1905. We're on the southeast side of Indianapolis on Sherman Avenue. I'm here with my video assistant, video artist, Mary O'Connor. She's gonna help us out. We're on the foundry section. The foundry, Geiger and Peters. Dealing with manufacturing, steel, fabricators of structures. What do you need when you're working at a place dealing with steel? You got to be able to move it. Steel's heavy. We don't have a river right here. We don't have a Great Lake close by. So we got a rail line behind us here. Right there, rail line. They can load up the steel, take it to wherever they want throughout the country. I actually have a person I know, Shane Baker, who I just saw him on Friday. I saw him, he's covered in soot, head to toe in soot. Looks like you've been working in a coal mine. Where'd you come from? He's like, oh, I just got a job at Geiger and Peters. What are the odds? Foundry, how is this foundry? Well, manufacturing. It brought people in. My grandpa actually came from Dixie area, Upland South. He was a farmer, needed to make money, had a family, so what did he do? In the 50s, he moved his whole family to Indianapolis to work at Chrysler. He worked there 30 years. A lot of high-paying jobs here in Indianapolis. Early part of the 1900s up to the 1970s. Where in the chapter there's a dip, but it's still going on today. They're still manufacturing. Geiger and Peters since 1905. Hasn't gotten rusty yet. And this is the foundry section. Thank you. All right, we're back. Jeremiah O'Connor and video artist Mary O'Connor, my middle daughter. We are on the breadbasket section of the film. We're at the Dale Marlin Farm. It's about an 60-80 acre farm, good size. My friend Dale Marlin. He hasn't shot me yet, so that's a good sign. And I'm gonna have Mare shoot me here. She found a cat. Mild distraction. Mm-hmm. Here, Mare.
Okay.
All right, breadbasket. We're in the eastern part of the breadbasket. Good for farming, good soil, good amount of rain. Dale grows corn, soybeans. Looks like it was probably a soybean year this year because there aren't corn stalks in the field. It's flat, it's flat, but there's a lot more to it than that. Eastern breadbasket. Moist, hot summers. You got the Gulf of Mexico, brings up the moist air, westerly winds, good amount of rain here in Indiana. Great for farming. Primary sector farming. Our previous discussion on the foundry, secondary sector. Geiger and Peters, that's secondary sector work. This is primary sector. Dale's got some tractors, got some big machines. His family comes in, harvest the crop, take it over to the Beech Grove grain storage. The giant silos on the near southeast side where we were earlier. We are further southeast here in Franklin Township. Used to be a pretty big sized farming community. Now it's a lot of people moved out, suburbanized the area, a lot more housing additions. But we still got a decent sized farm here in the breadbasket, eastern. Bonus footage, we got some cows. Remember? Cows. Fun. Thank you. We're back. Jeremiah O'Connor and video artist Mary. We're here at historic Red's Corner in Johnson County, Indiana, for our Dixie portion. Right here at Rock Lane Road and Acton Road. I live off Acton Road, so it wasn't too far of a drive. The old timers called it Rock Lane Road because they claim this is where the big glacier stopped. 10,000 years ago or so. And it's a little bit hillier. Old timers might have been onto something. Yeah, Rock Lane Road, Johnson County. Dixie. We're in Dixie. Upland South, interior low plateau. That way is Dixie. We're close to Dixie, maybe right on the border, some might say. My grandparents were from Russell Springs, Kentucky. Definitely Upland South. They were yeoman farmers, mostly grew tobacco, the dipping kind. And like I said earlier, my grandparents moved from Russell Springs, Kentucky with my mom, and they came up to Indianapolis. They left their farm, and my grandpa went to work for Chrysler. Like I said, the physical characteristics of Dixie, interior low plateau in the Upland South. Culturally, what do people like to do in Dixie? Well, they like to drink shine. Let's cut it. All right, we're back on Dixie. Dixie, moonshine is the topic. Culturally, people like their shine in the South. Appalachian. I was in the Smoky Mountains about a month ago, and I got this kind of shine down there. I call this fake shine, but nevertheless, I was in the Smokies, so what do you do in the Smokies? You go buy shine. They distill this legally now, all over the place, but a lot of places in Tennessee, $25 for this one. More recently, I was in southern Indiana, and I was drinking real shine. You can see that with my friend Bondo. Bondo's a Kentuckian. I met him at a campsite in Green Sullivan State Park, and he gave me a ball jar of real shine. Only could this happen in Dixie. You know you're in Dixie when you're at a campsite in southern Indiana and a Kentuckian shares a ball jar full of shine with you. I mean, you're in Dixie. That's Dixie. So, what else can we say about Dixie? A lot of people in the South, like my grandpa, they would move more into the foundry. My grandpa moved here in the 50s, so a lot of migration out of Dixie, looking for work.